Hey wrestling fans, Paul Ween from RingFever.com with your exclusive SmackDown report for Friday, February 4th. What an action-packed show. There's so much to talk about. Let me just say first that Booker T, I'm so happy that he's part of the SmackDown roster and the announce team. Come on. It was bad enough in the old days when you had Roddy Piper and Randy Savage on the announce team. You're going to take a talent like Booker T and put him on the announce team? Fine, I'll live. At least he's on the show. Big confrontation there between Vicky and Kelly Kelly. That was pretty interesting. You know, Kelly accusing Vicky of going through her stuff. But we'll get to the outcome of that in a moment. But big props to Justin Gabriel and Heath Slater for defeating the tag team champions Santino Marella and Vladimir Kozlov. It was a non-title match, and that means now that Gabriel and Slater are the number one contenders. We'll see where that goes. We know now that, of course, Edge and Dolph Ziggler are in the SmackDown version of the Elimination Chamber. So now we have to see who's going to be in the Elimination Chamber along with them. So Vicky Guerrero, as acting general manager, set up a series of matches, and here are the results. We had Drew McIntyre defeat Kofi Kingston with help from a wink from Alberto Del Rio. So Drew McIntyre is the third entrant into the Elimination Chamber. Then we had Rey Mysterio pin Jack Swagger to become number 4 in the chamber, leaving 2 left. Before the next 2 matches, there was a little cute thing with Hornswoggle and Rosa Mendez when Alberto lowered his piñata and gave Hornswoggle the stick to hit the piñata because he wanted candy and toys, but instead Hornswoggle hit Alberto Del Rio in his piñatas, so it's kind of interesting. And it turns out how, of course, the cheap kick from Alberto to Hornswoggle, but thank God Kofi Kingston came and made the save, but it looks like Alberto popped Kofi's shoulder out of his socket in that submission move he uses. So will Kofi be able to compete going forward? We'll have to see. Remember, he is the Intercontinental Champion. Hopefully that won't affect his title reign. Kane easily defeated Chavo Guerrero to become number 5 in the Elimination Chamber, leaving one more. Well, Wade Barrett of the Core, thanks to help from the other Core members, Heath Slater, Justin Gabriel, and Ezekiel Jackson, especially Ezekiel Jackson, wound up pinning the Big Show, really, to become number 6. And now the Elimination Chamber for SmackDown is Edge, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Rey Mysterio, Kane, and Wade Barrett. And then in the most unique title match I've ever seen for either the WWE or the World Heavyweight Championship, we had Edge and Kelly versus Dolph Ziggler and Lay Cool. Now, if anybody pinned anybody, Edge would have lost the belt to Dolph Ziggler, one of Vicky Guerrero's little tricks. Turns out Edge, of course, once again was banned from using the spear, but props to Kelly, my Wrestler of the Week, for spearing Layla and getting the pin. But then what does Vicky do? She fires Kelly, who walked out in an ocean of tears, which is messed up. But still, props to Kelly, my Wrestler of the Week. It turns out next week, Vicky once again did her little scam, where Dolph Ziggler will get a rematch against Edge for the title, but this time, Miss Excuse Me, Vicky Guerrero, is the guest referee. What a show, lots of stuff going on, right off the heel, the first SmackDown after the Royal Rumble. So we'll see what's going on going further. Remember, for all the wrestling news you want, go to OneWrestling.com. Check us out on RingFever.com. We're the fans of the stars. And remember, every Wednesday and Thursday, now for 2 hours, from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a radio show. You can call in 347-989-1556 to discuss the best in professional wrestling. So for RingFever.com, for OneWrestling.com, this is Paul Ween, and we will see you at the matches.